All right, hello, LinkedIn and YouTube. Decided to go live, kind of an unplanned session for me today, but I found myself a little bit distracted with my, an inability to focus on work, and decided to go live and just say hi to you all. Feel free to jump in with any comments or questions that you might have on anything related to data visualization, data analytics, and so forth. And I'll give you a couple of updates on what I've been working on, what you can expect to see from me in the next coming days, weeks, and months. All right, so let me just confirm that everything is working. If you've tuned in live, just let me know where you're tuning in from. That's always a great way to see and make sure that the LinkedIn and YouTube live is working properly. And I'll also go ahead and check the platforms to make sure it is all good. All right, looks like the streaming has started on the LinkedIn platform. So, all right. I see Sultan. Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you. Miguel. EL stream. Okay. Yes, we're streaming. Greg, always love my life. Okay. Thanks, Greg. Hope to live up to the expectations. I don't have a guest on with me today, unless somebody wants to join me for a 5-10 minute conversation. Happy to bring you on and have a chat. Hey, I see we've got a bunch of people on here. We got Ben from Atlanta, Sultan saying it's working. That's great. George Mitchell representing the UK, Thomas from Poland. Hey, Thomas. All right. We've got tuned in from Jacksonville. Great. Hawaii. We've got Houston. I love this. So many people. We've got Mexico. I love the diversity of the data community here. So, a few things I wanted to touch on today was, number one, we're 2 days away from my data to dashboard courses launching on DATAcated Academy. It's really all I can think about at this point. There's just 2 days left, and then I think my mind is going to be free to focus on so many other things that I've got on my mind. One of which is actually a new course that's going to launch next week. It's going to be a mini course, an intro to data visualization and presenting dashboards. I'll announce more about that on either this Friday or next Monday, depending on how far I get in the development and recording process. All right, so we've got a question here from Mohammed. How's your Power BI YouTube channel doing? So my YouTube channel, Story by Data, it's not focused on Power BI. It's actually focused, it's basically product agnostic and focused on data visualization in general. But I do have videos there on Power BI. I've got videos on Tableau, desktop, Tableau public, where I provide free tutorials. And I'm also double streaming all of my LinkedIn live sessions on YouTube. So you can catch those. If you can't catch it on LinkedIn, you can definitely go onto YouTube and see the full sessions. So again, if you do have any questions for me, like Mohammed did, happy to go ahead and discuss. Right now, I'm going to share my screen. I do want to show you a little bit. Sorry for the sirens outside. I'm not sure what's happening there. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so I can show you a couple of things. Let me just make sure. Yep, it's all working well. All right, so Chrome tab. I love StreamYard, by the way. I use StreamYard for my streaming. If anybody here is trying to get into streaming live sessions. All right, so I wanted to show and talk a little bit about the courses. So the Data to Dashboard courses, these two launch on August 27th. And I currently have a pre-sale discount, which I'll talk about in a minute. But I'll go ahead and open the Power BI course just so you can learn more about it. It's almost identical to Tableau Public, except instead of Power BI, we're using Tableau Public to actually go from data to dashboard. But this is essentially targeting beginners. Maybe you've used Tableau Public and want to learn Power BI, or other way around, or you've never visualized data in any software and you're trying to get started. I actually did a couple of votes recently, and Power BI and Tableau Public always seem to go head to head. They're so close to each other. It's almost, I don't know, I couldn't even choose one if I had to. So basically, the course covers the following. We define data visualization. We talk about dashboards. What is a dashboard? What does a well-designed dashboard look like? What are some types of dashboards, right? They could be strategic, analytical, operational. We go over Power BI and walk through some of the steps of installing and downloading it. And it's free, by the way, for those who want to download it. So is Tableau Public. Then we explore the data. So the data set that I'm using for the courses is actually my own YouTube channel's data analytics, we're looking at data over a period of 90 days, looking at, I believe there are 9 traffic sources that we're trying to assess. And we're also looking at the days of the week where we get more views. So basically, we explore the data. We talk about how do we load the data into this tool. We talk about the basic layout of Power BI, right? Like what's visualizations, what are filters, where can you find the formatting options. Then we write the narrative where basically we ask the questions of what questions are we going to answer with our dashboard. And that really sets the stage for the structure of the dashboard. We also then sketch the dashboard on paper. So I actually use PowerPoint to go ahead and sketch that dashboard. And then we design a dashboard directly in Power BI or in Tableau Public. And you basically see me hands-on developing the 4 or 5 charts that are in the view, and we talk about the formatting process and all of that. Then we also leverage the DATAcated chart selector guide, which I could pull it up if you'd like, but it's basically a one-pager that shows you the different types of charts that you can design depending on the need, right? Depending on the data question that you're trying to answer. Then we also look at the DATAcated visual best practices checklist, which is essentially a 2-page checklist that tells you, are you using the right colors? Did you remove your grid line? So you go down the checklist to make sure your dashboard and all your data visualizations are visually appealing and effective. And then we go through how to publish or save that dashboard. What you're not seeing here is it actually also includes an optional hands-on project where you're given another data set and you're given a task to design your own dashboard. Then the hands-on project goes further to you have 2 options. Basically, you can submit your dashboard to me for review and provide a blog article that tells me why you selected these colors, what was your thought process for selecting the charts, what visual best practices did you apply, or you can actually make a video. I highly suggest if you're taking the course and you're doing that optional hands-on project, I highly suggest you make the video. I even include some video recording tips in there as another bonus as part of the course, because it allows you to practice your communication skills, your data storytelling skills, your just speaking in public skills, which I think are all great to have. And then, but wait, there's more. And then each course actually also has specific custom features, which I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you in a minute. For now, I will stop sharing and see if there are any questions that have come in. All right, we've got someone from Bahamas. Hi, Charan. Mozambique here. Very diverse, like I said. California. Hope you guys are doing well in California. I heard the fires were pretty bad and that people are staying home because of the air quality. Got India, Peru, Colorado. Hello, everybody. All right. Switzerland, Germany. I love this. I love how diverse it is. Mohammed saying good luck with the courses. Like to connect. All right. Yep, sure. Happy to connect. Great to see courses. Okay, so Chaparna interested in Power BI. Yeah, there's been such an increase in interest in Power BI. I personally started my journey off with Tableau, and I've used Tableau for about 5-6 years, actually more now. And I recently switched over to Power BI just to get the hang of it, maybe a year ago, and I love it. There are so many things you can actually do. But one thing I noticed is if I design a dashboard or data visualization in either of those charts and format it properly, most people can't tell the difference. They can't tell if it was done in Tableau or Power BI, which I love. All right, we've got Uruguay, India, hello. So there's a comment here from Lincoln. Thank you for this opportunity. Interested in Power BI, DAX formulas. Hello, yes. Glad you brought that up. I'm not actually covering DAX. So this is an intro level entry course on Power BI. So I don't really get into DAX, but I actually might get into this. So what I wanted to show you next was, let me go ahead and share my application window one more time. Go to Chrome. Okay. So this is on the admin side of, I use Teachable for my courses. If anyone wants to create their own courses, definitely feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help course creators, course instructors. But basically what you'll see, this is the back end where I actually upload the videos. I've created a bonus section here where you can actually get more videos, right? So how do you add images, background images and charts, working with geographic fields, how do you use the formatting paintbrush, which is a really cool feature for Power BI. How do you get custom colors? So there are definitely bonus sections that I've added and I plan to add and continue adding over time as I get ideas of little tips and tricks that you can use for Tableau Public and Power BI. The goal here is also to cover, and actually Javier is just asking now, do you cover R and Python Power BI functionalities? No, I don't get into that, but I actually will have an R Shiny course, data to dashboard course, and I'll have a Python Plotly Dash data to dashboard course coming out of DATAcated Academy as well. Not sure if I'll be the instructor for both of those, but the plan is to have a data to dashboard course for the following courses. I'll actually show you the courses I plan to have on there. And you can check this out as well. So let me show you, share my screen one more time. Okay. If you go to storybydata.com, which for those listening, I highly encourage you to do so because you can scroll down and subscribe to be added to my list, my Story by Data / DATAcated list. A couple of things you can check out here. One is the tools guide. So if you click on tools guide, it actually takes you to the DATAcated guide to data visualization tools. And you'll see Tableau Public and Power BI were the first two tools that I've created the data to dashboard courses for. The goal here is to create a data to dashboard course for every single one of these tools. And I've actually got another running list of 10 to 20 other tools. If you want, I can send you the DATAcated guide to data visualization tools if you simply just fill this out and let me know which tools you're actually interested in. I'll send you a 16-page PDF document that tells you basically everything you need to know. There's a one-pager on each of these tools that tells you the cost, the functionalities, the capabilities, the sharing capabilities, the mobile friendliness, and all of that. So going back to the Story by Data site, the other thing I really want to show you here, so you could get to the DATAcated Academy from here if you wanted to. You can also read some blogs, check out Humans of Data Science videos, check out the DATAcated products, which is a merch store. And I've got LinkedIn Live events. So I'm going to have to go ahead and put that link in here. So LinkedIn Live events, this one was not scheduled, but we got one scheduled for tomorrow. It's a Clicks academic program. So it's all about getting the data skills that you need for the future, especially useful for anyone who's a student or a professor, because they've got a lot of free, great resources that you can use. But basically the session's tomorrow at 11 a.m. If you look into September, I've actually got 3 sessions already planned. Data storytelling with Cole. We've got over 800 people signed up for this session, so I'm super pumped to see how many of those turn up. We've got a session here. I'm actually reading this book right now, Going from Black Box Models to Explainable AI. Here's the book with Dennis Rothman. And another session on the 17th of September, Breaking into Data Science and Sports Analytics with Ken G. So I'll start promoting that one a little bit more. But you can definitely keep tabs on all the LinkedIn Live sessions that are scheduled on here. All right, I will stop sharing for a minute. Greg is asking, do we have Westport, Connecticut? I don't know. Steve is here. Hey, Steve, thanks for joining. So yes, happy to see the launch date of 2 DATAcated courses. Yes, I can't wait. How can I hide? So Sumer is asking, how can I hide comment section so I can see Kate's screen? Oh, I don't know. I assumed you can actually see comments and screen at the same time. Wondering if it's a little LinkedIn glitch or something. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining this impromptu session. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and focus back on the data to dashboard courses. I've got very little left to do on that. Just quality checks, rewatch all the videos, make sure everything is working. Ravid's saying you'll have to jump on the YouTube channel if you need to go without comments. Yes, this is double streamed on my Story by Data YouTube channel, so you can definitely go there. And I heard you can actually go full screen mode, which I don't know if you could do that on LinkedIn. All right, so thank you all for joining. Feel free to send me a message if you have any questions, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.